Hi, in our last video we dove into the satanic panic that took place during the 80s and early 90s, and a huge part of this movement is something called backmasking, which is basically where you take a song and play it in reverse only to discover a hidden message. This time period is actually where that originated from, and I thought that was super interesting because I can still remember being 11 years old when YouTube first came out and coming across these videos of songs with creepy messages, being scared half to death as a child, but also I was fascinated because how are you going to tell me that we're going to play a song in reverse and not receive just gibberish, but be able to make out actual words? But as I researched for this video, I came across so many other videos of YouTubers covering this topic, and I discovered most of them covered it in such a way that they were almost making fun of people who felt that there were hidden messages when playing these songs in reverse. So today, I want to push back on that because I truly do believe that there are some hidden messages found in some songs played in reverse. However, is there some examples out there of people wanting to hear something that's not there? Obviously, but that shouldn't discredit every reverse message ever found because there are some that are truly remarkable. In fact, there is many examples where the artist came out and responded to their fans and told them that they intentionally put a message hidden when played in reverse. So this isn't exactly a far-fetched theory. It can be done and it has been done. Here are some examples of artists that intentionally put a hidden message in their music. First, we have Linkin Park in their song Announcement Service Public. Here it is forwards. And here it is in reverse, where you can clearly hear them say, "You should brush your teeth and you should wash your hands." Next, we have Pink Floyd in the song Empty Spaces. Here it is forward. And here it is in reverse saying, "Congratulations, you have found the secret message."
Congratulations, you've just discovered the secret message.
And an added theory that I have when it comes to this in general is I wonder if one part of our brain is picking up on the subliminal message. I also feel that way even with kids shows where there is an inappropriate scene in the background. Is there a part of a child's brain that picked up on that and stored it away? I don't know, but this last confirmed reverse message is a lot darker than brushing your teeth and washing your hands, and it's by a band called Cradle of Filth. And the song is titled Dinner at Deviant's Palace. Already really creepy played forward, but take a listen and then we'll play it in reverse. And it didn't take long for people to put this one in reverse because clearly you do not understand what they are saying, and this was a very intentional move by this band. You can't make out the words until you play it backwards. Yeah, the Lord's Prayer. And before you say, "Taylor, maybe they are Christians," well, reversing the Lord's Prayer is actually a practice rooted in the occult. It's historically associated with mockery of the faith, so there's that. But let's move on to the ones that people are skeptical about. And I want to start off strong with Britney Spears because this one is just hard not to believe. And I also think starting with this one will set the tone for this video and allow you to have more of a little bit of an open mind when it comes to these theories, because it seems that this is going on for whatever reason. Let's take a listen to Britney Spears' hit song Hit Me Baby One More Time. Here it is forwards. And now let's listen to it in reverse where it seems to be pretty clear. "Sleep with me, I'm not too young." Take a listen. I know, crazy. And before you say, "Taylor, this is a stretch," I just want to point out the fact that everything else in this song when played in reverse is complete gibberish. This seems to be the only part of the song that is clear words. Everything else is how you would think that a song would sound backwards. And then we are met with clear words. Let's move on to another, which is Another One Bites the Dust. I didn't mean to do that. Another One Bites the Dust. Here it is forward. Another one bites the dust. Another one bites the dust. Ow! And backwards, it seems to sound like it's fun to smoke marijuana. Take a listen. Again, this is why I have this theory that there is a part of our brain that maybe picks up on these hidden messages where the other side of our brain doesn't seem to notice. And why I say that is because it's pretty confirmed that music is a lot more spiritual than you may think. And what you listen to does matter. Let's move on to the next one, and it's by the band Slayer, and the song is titled Hell Awaits. Yeah, the odds of a song being called Hell Awaits and then in reverse it says join us, join us, join us. Yeah, I'm pretty convinced on that one. And the next band we're going to be focusing on is Styx, and the song is called Snowblind. It's a song that explores the theme of addiction, specifically the helplessness and downward spiral of cocaine dependency. Here it is forward.
I try so hard to make it so.
And here it is backward, where it sounds like they are saying, Satan, move through our voice. And I just want to say that there may be some in here that you eye roll me about, but there also may be some that are crystal clear to you. I feel like this is this type of video. Regardless, this seems to be a very weird common pattern, especially with artists that are clearly not walking with Christ. I mean, Styx is literally named after the river that flows through the underworld of Greek mythology. Take with that what you will. But next we have Stairway to Heaven, which is probably one of the most popular song reversals that took place during the 80s and early 90s. Here it is forward, which I'm sure you have more than likely heard before.
Don't be alone there. It's just a sprinkling for the May Queen.
Then we have the reversal, which before I play it, I just want to make the point again that the rest of the song in reverse is gibberish. This is the only part of the song where you reverse it and you can clearly make out words. That is odd in itself, but take a listen and I'll also add the lyrics to the bottom of this video of what most people were able to pull from this audio. Yeah, and fun fact, Jimmy Page, the lead guitarist, had a major interest in the occult. He actually bought and lived in the house previously owned by Aleister Crowley, one of the most outspoken Satanists of his time. Again, take with that what you will, but I found this one to be very interesting, and it was also one of the most popular during the Satanic Panic when people were first discovering this. Next one is Lil Wayne's song, I Feel Like Dying. Here is the forward. And here's the reversal, which kind of sounds like Under the Ground Beneath Ya. And our very last one is Billie Eilish. A lot of people hear this one. I'm not able to pick up on some of the ones that people are saying she is saying in this song, but I do hear certain words pretty clearly like hell and Satan, and I find that to be very interesting considering her character and her just as an artist and what she produces. The odds of being able to audibly hear these words in her lyrics in reverse, you just aren't going to be able to convince me that this is a coincidence. Take a listen. I want to make this video just like I want to make every other video I've made on music, and that's because I find it to be something so many of us struggle with because we have never had access to music like we do today through Spotify and iTunes. You can literally put on any song anywhere at any time, and that makes it even more difficult to fight temptation when you want to hear a certain song that you know maybe I shouldn't be listening to this song. It's just never been easier to play that song. And I'll be honest with you, this is still a weak area for me, and that's why I love to make these videos too, because it doesn't only help you guys, it's helping me because I am growing in the realization of how spiritual music is. And it does make it a little bit easier for those days where I am weak and I end up turning on some early 2000s R&B and then quickly regret it. This last year, discovering the power of music and looking into artists with you guys has really convicted me and has really helped me turn away from music that I shouldn't be listening to. And I pray that with these videos, that is the same case for you. That is why I make them. I try to be a little entertaining, but as always, I want the utmost thing on this channel to be for you guys to grow with Christ. Christ. That is what my goal is. And I really believe pulling back the curtain and exposing darkness really helps us realize every day that we are truly walking in a spiritual world. There are spirits and principalities at work that we cannot see in ways like this, maybe like backmasking, that we just do not understand and we didn't know about. That who we listen to and what we listen to matters on a whole different level. But okay, you guys, our next video is really gonna drive this video home. I was thinking of including it in this video, but I was like, no, this needs its own video. This is probably the most mind-bending thing I have ever come across, and I really do believe the Lord has put it on my heart and on my desk for me to share with you guys. So please don't miss that. If you found this one interesting, I promise you our next video is gonna be driving this home, okay? I love you guys. God bless you. I'll see you in the comments, and I'll see you for our next video. See ya. What's up? Thank you so much for watching today's video. If you want to see more videos to help you grow in your faith with Jesus, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and also that notification bell so you are notified the second we post a new video. And I will see you guys in the comments.